buddy. We're gonna do a laid back dasher rambling today, huh? Let me just go ahead. Now I'm actually how I would be if you were seeing an Instagram photo. This is usually how I am in my photos. I usually show people me and my feet up. I made 1706 and then I got kicked. Yeah, you heard that right. They gave me this double order for first watch, and then immediately after, I get kicked. Like, it straight up booted me. It was like, here's your money, bye. And I'm like, oh God. Ooh, that hurt. It's like I rubbed my eye too hard. You rub your eyes too hard, it shit starts to hurt, like when you're doing it. Yeah, the importance of fucking Stride. Like apparently they want this detailed record for you to be able to, like, cause I'm trying to at least break even. Like, I'm not gonna go for like this big number, no shit like that. It's like more or less, as long as I get this shit paid for, we gooch. Oh God. Might need to get the blink. I'm about to cast blink. But yeah. It's just bugging me. Hold up. I hate when that shit runs out my face into my mouth, but I don't know if you can see that, but it says blink. Cast blink on yourself. Stop shit from getting in your damn eyes. But yeah, the importance of Strat, like, you get to document like all those miles, like when after it kicks you from, like, when you get like this temporary spot where you get sent on an order, a double order, a stack, as they call it on Reddit, and then you get kicked immediately after. So it's like, you still have to come back from wherever it is that you drove to. And they don't acknowledge that at all. They act like the drive to back to wherever it is that you are stationed is non-existent. Like, they treat their drivers like shit, basically. They, like, once you realize that there's so much stuff that they don't tell us that can get us fucked over in the end, like the fact that they don't tell us that we're supposed to be paying taxes on this, we're supposed to be paying into taxes, which means we're supposed to take money out and send it to a fucking place physically, or some shit like that, or use your bank account and send it to the fucking IRS, and they didn't tell us that. Like, hey guys, anybody that makes over $600 with you guys needs to know this sort of thing. And you think that'd be important as fuck to make a memo for? Once you make over $600, we're gonna send you this shit. You need to start factoring all this shit in. Or you need to drive enough that your mileage is going to cover all that shit. And I mean all of it. Which means you gotta be like, that's when the top dasher shit actually comes into play, because I'm assuming what they do is they bank on all of the mileage. They're going all in on mileage, and it don't matter what they make, because they're like, I don't give a shit. My big break, as long their thought process is I have to drift until tax time. Once tax time comes, I'm gonna have this giant fucking boatload of cash. And it's like, I guess it could work. I guess it could work if you really, like, if you have like a really fuel efficient car that doesn't suck actually getting speed and getting in front of people. Because I realized that you got one of them suck ass cars, you ain't getting in front of me. You see these gloves, I ain't playing. No, but when I drive, I'm somewhat serious, mainly because I don't want to get no accidents. I don't want no tickets. I don't want the cops noticing me and giving my skin color. I tend to get noticed a little bit. So I try to make sure that I'm a good driver, at least when it comes to actually handling my vehicle, to where I don't run into people, I don't cause no issues. I'm one of the first people when I'm at work to wave someone. Like, if I'm at a stop sign, I'll wave you in front of me just so I can look at the damn phone and make sure I'm doing my shit right. I'll let you go in front of me, but if I'm not driving, you don't see me, you see me not driving, yeah, that all that goes away. See me on my personal time is a different story, but I'm still a good driver. I'm not as nice about letting people in front of me on extra shit. Mainly because I want to get outside, get my shit done, bounce, go back in the house, because I don't really do much. That's why the whole DoorDasher thing kind of works, is because I don't really do much. Like, I haven't really been doing much as of late. Like, since the pandemic hit, it's like, what is there to do? You want to go somewhere and risk actually getting sick, or actually seeing if this shit can get you sick, or whatever the fuck? No? Stay your ass at home then. So it's like, I don't really do much. I'm not going to front about the shit. I want to do stuff, but it's like, the world's in an awkward place where there isn't really much to do. And then you have to ask yourself, do you trust any people that want to do stuff? So I choose to I work 7 days a week. I'm out here. So hopefully my boss will cover whatever taxes that they did tell me about that I probably didn't even acknowledge. I'm acknowledging it now, and I'm gonna start saving money back when I get the opportunity to. Because I'm owed a nice sum of money from somebody who called me a mythical creature. I mean, yes, it's a fitting, it's a sort of a fitting term, but still. They should have suspended me because I was the best person. I was one of the best people at that fucking Panera Bread. They was like, oh shit, he's got to become a manager. Because they were, like, most of the managers were either quitting, going somewhere else, etc. So I was one of the next people in line because I knew everything. I need to wear my certified trainer hat that they never got from me. What they're going to do, take it off my head? You going to come get it? You going to come get it? Yeah, I still got that certified trainer hat. Yeah, I'm one of the people that walks around like this. Like, let's just say I'm me. People don't really bother me. I really bother people. I give off a positive vibe. Most people that come around me, they give off a reflection of that positive vibe, and the interaction's good. I go about my way. You don't approach me hostily, I won't approach you hostily. You come at me hostily, I'm coming right back with it. It is what it is. But yeah, for the most part, dashing is what it is. It's okay sometimes, but then there are times where it's absolutely terrible. Like, usually I don't like being out here in the mornings. I'm out here. I was out here earlier, slightly earlier than my 8:40, because I caught that double order. I was like, I'm gonna take this shit. Why not? Because first it was 11, then they stacked on the other one for like an extra mile or some shit. I guess it's because the order had been sitting there and nobody wanted to take it. You know they do that shit. And then they offer you the lowest bid. Like, I'm glad somebody on Reddit said that shit. We know that they offer you the lowest fucking bid for some of the orders. Why would they offer you $12 when they could offer one of these top dashers schmucks $5 and they'll take it? That means they get to keep X amount of dollars. The top dasher saved them. It's like a coupon and shit. That's why top dash status is bad. Like, when you think about that shit, unless like you absolutely can't get a spot, like I don't have a spot right now, I'm not gonna stress myself to go, okay, top dasher status is worth it because it's about 9:18 in the morning and I want to be dashing. I would love to be driving around right now, but instead I'm sitting here. I should be on a different app or something like that. Nah. I get people's sentiment, but it's like, in the same sense, you got to remember that a lot of these orders are going to be bullshit anyway. So you're missing out. Like, yeah, you might miss out on a good order too. Like when PetSmart finally opens, you might miss out on a good one or two. But the majority of them are fucking, like, it's like, know your time periods. Like, know all that shit. Know your time period. Know when the good time to be outside is. My good time would be 10:40 in the morning to start, like right before lunch, and then the front part of dinner. You don't want to do the deep part of dinner because all of your other spots that you would pull from are closed. PetSmart, Chick-fil-A, that Taco Bell doesn't stay open. I came up here last night for a blue raspberry. That shit wasn't open, but I got one for lunch. I'm assuming that's a worker pulling in there because you see them yellow ass cones. They ain't letting you in there. Or orange cones. But yeah. I guess that's it for my rambling. But a lot of your good spots at nighttime are closed. Like a lot of these places closes at 8. Pandemic kind of ruined the whole. Like I remember Walmart used to be 24/7. A bunch of stores used to be 24/7. Under that, you could DoorDash easily and make some guap. But now it's like mostly everything closes after a certain time. But yeah, I'm bored of talking. About to load this back up. Y'all need to see that. So yeah, I'm out. Yeah.